over a year because of crypto and the other markets. And I definitely, I think the leverage thing, even with crypto, I don't trade on leverage on crypto. The only leverage, if you really want leverage, folks, get with options. And that's not, you know, that's never an easy task, but options are, I think, my best way. Yeah. All right, guys, scanner. So I know a lot of people have been really angling for the scanner. So let's start. The scanner for TradingView. Here's what we do. We go to our FX indicators. All right, you're going to go to, where the heck are my invite only? What happened here? Wait a minute. Are you guys having this problem too? Where did it go? There it is. I had to refresh. All right, so we learned something just now. If you ever have a problem with TradingView, you see something, it doesn't show up, hit refresh. That's a Pine script deal. Meanwhile, NASDAQ going negative, -7 at 14,690. How do you like them apples? All right, so now in your invite-only scripts, if you do not see invite-only scripts and refresh the page and you still don't get it, then send me an email. But you should have it. All Harmonic Pattern Collection modules are in the invite-only script, so you click that. You're going to see Harmonic Pattern Collection. You're going to see AMP, ARSI, HSI, HSI arrows. You see this collection. Click on Watch List. Bang. Okay. That's going to bring up an indicator window. It treats it like an indicator. It is an indicator, a window. So you see that down here. Now, what's the problem with it? Well, we have some limitations on the number of symbols we can put in on each screen, and we also have an issue with a couple of the finer points of data, what data feed and pattern type. So let me go through that quickly. My recommendation for your indicators is to create a simple and separate page. So if I had a main platform here, I'd go up to this. Let me save my layout, okay, and that will save it. Or I can make a copy, all right, and that'll be my copy of the layout, and now I can make changes to the layout. So I have saved my old backup, my old layout, and that will always be up here in the left corner with those lines. You click in and those are going to be all of your different layouts. So what I'll do, and what I recommend everyone else do, I'll walk through one at a time here. So click off. Let's remove our indicators. You have to keep the pattern screener up. Okay, you have to have the price chart up. So let's remove that all the way up. That gives us our window. Now, here's the thing about each of these windows. We can do 8 in each. So go to your settings. So let's select the window here. Right click on that window. Select settings. Now, here's where we're going to load, or if you want to change, you go into each one of these. Now, it's important to understand that you need to get the exact data feed that you're trading. So let's say you're Binance. You have an account at Binance. You want the Binance feed. It's really important. You need to have, although I like to scan multiple data feeds, you definitely want the one from the one you're trading. You know, Binance, I'm trading on Binance, I'm looking at the Binance feed. So make that, or if I was Coinbase, I'd select the Coinbase feed. Put that in, okay, for XRP or whatever. And then you add all of these. Now, here's another, we have to go through, and most of these are set up by default, but let me give you guys one or two things to think about. Make sure all your patterns are selected, because we do want ABCDs. What we're looking for give me terminal bars. I want a terminal bar. Now, pattern size. This is really important. Why? You have the way the Pine script has been written and the way that we had to construct it so that we could get all of the patterns that we could possibly find that fit within the true harmonic algorithms. We had to create a small, large, and regular module that finds different size patterns. We tried to compile them as one, it didn't work. So my recommendation and what I have found, of course, you're going to see more small structures, but your price parameters are going to be fairly small, not large enough to really, I think they're great for complementing larger patterns or zones. But what I'm going to recommend is everyone select regular. Those seem to be finding sizable structures. You're not going to find as many large patterns. You'll find them and they'll be excellent, but we want numbers, right? So regular, go with that. Now, we could set up 3 screens, small, regular, and large for 8 symbols. You can do it any way you want. I just want to walk through these critical, really important kind of steps, things that you need to know about. So all of that will get you what you need. So bang, that sets it up. If you want to change any of the chart settings, whatever, the colors, whatever, that's not here. That's in the indicator settings. So right click on the indicator, you can change the appearance. That's how you do that on the window. If you want the actual tool, you got to right click on that. So bang, that's where we are. So here's where let's do let's just look, let's click on here. So nothing, right? No patterns. Well, that's on a daily. Remember, your highlighted time frame is going to tell you, is going to link up with your screener. So you want to see it on a 4 hour, you got to click the 4 hour or the 1 hour, and both the screener, both of these are linked, they're the same. Okay, so bang. So check it out. So now I have a number of patterns. I've got XRP, it's got a bat pattern that completed 17 bars ago. It's trading at 109.90. The hop level was at 129.95. All right, so 109 is 20 away from 129, so it's not close. All right, but let's take a look. And again, this is why we want to have 2 screens. So put your screen to screen. Let's do it this way. Again, I could add multiple tables here and have, probably 25, maybe 30 symbols. I'm just going to use this one table so that we can walk through each of these, what these means. So set that up, have side-by-side windows. Again, a lot of the chart linking and things that we wanted to do, maybe that'll happen at another time when the Pine scripts improves. But for now, we just got to deal. So let me take this one off, take off these two, because what do we really want to see? We want to see what do these patterns look like. So I'll set it up on the left. Here's a good way to have my watch list right here. So I'll look at the left, XRP. All right, let's look at that bat. It's a 4 hour pattern on a 4 hour time frame that completed 17 bars ago. So what does that mean? Well, 17 times 4 is, what is that? 40, 78. 17 times 4, 68, sorry. So that completed 68 hours ago, almost 3 days ago. All right, no biggie. Let me go to XRP and let's see what that looks like. And I'm gonna, I did it again. All right, so here it is. XRP, let's go to the 4 hour chart. There you go. There's your bat pattern. Also, remember, we want to be on the same time frame. That's just a little, even though we do have the same on currency.com, that's that data feed. It is the same pattern. That's really nice to see. Remember, this is Binance. So we want to be looking at the Binance chart. Which one is that? There's Binance. Okay? Just a little side reminder. It's important. So there's your bat. Now, what can we tell from this pattern? Well, we looked at this. The last number is 110. It's a bat. It completed 17 bars ago. Well, what do we know? Well, this is a type 1 correction, type 1 reaction, and actually target 1 right there at 107.49 was just hit. So maybe I missed the bat pattern completion, but what do we know? Well, we're at target 1, and maybe we have a possibility for a type 2 return. Okay, so that's a way to be able to go through the list and say, all right, maybe there's not a bearish pattern, but maybe there's something setting up at target 1 that I can go for the return. That's why when you see your number of bars, and the next one is Ethereum 30 bars ago, or Cardano is a B-fly, butterfly 132 bars ago, they still may be relevant. And again, we can look at that by comparing your last trade versus your hop level. Let's see if we can find one. Like Solana, didn't someone say that recently? So your last was at 143. Your hop level was 128. Let's go to Solana really quick, because someone mentioned that, and I think our big number on Solana was always 136. Looking for multiple opportunities down there. There's Solana. And remember, we want it on Binance feed. So, ooh, that's a good one. I like that. So what did we have? We had a bat pattern. No. Solana, Gartley. Yeah. Where's our Gartley? Well, let's check. Is this a data feed thing? Really quick, it could be. So Solana is Binance US. That's Binance, okay. Huh. Let me check this out. What's going on? That's certainly a 4-hour time frame. That's a 4-hour time frame. $140 at 1. The hop level is 128. Still no. Maybe I need Binance US. Let's look at the other ones. Maybe that's just Binance. I mean, it could literally be something like that. Let me look. Solana, Binance US. Yeah, we have it. I'll add the others. See if we can find it. See, that should be coming up, and that's something. If you don't get a match like that, send me a screenshot. Clearly, there's a Gartley here, and the screener is generating it. I don't know why it's not popping up, though, because it has completed. I mean, if we traced it out, it's like this. I know it's going to come up like this on Gartley here. And really nice. ABCD and bang, bang, bang. Down to your 786. That should be the Gartley. I don't know why it's not appearing. Maybe on a 2-hour time frame. So again, this could be Pine Script limitations. There it is on a 2-hour, folks. Pretty clear. It should be there on a 4-hour, but at least it got your attention to a really good area on Solana. And I know, James, you mentioned that. You were saying Solana at, yeah. Alex got a quick question. When you have different HSI indications on different feeds, do you still take the trade depending on where it appears? HSI appears on FTX, but not Coinbase, and I'm trading on Coinbase. Yeah, that happens. Listen, I hear it. I still say look at multiple feeds, trade off of your primary feed. But Solana's, there it is on the 2-hour time frame. If it's not coming up on like a 4-hour, do check it on an hourly or 2 hours, something like that. I mean, listen, folks, This is a classic type 1 reaction trade setting up. I'm like, I don't, if you guys grab 100 shares, okay, about 14, 15 grand of capital, and run that up to 155, you're talking about making $1,500 in a heartbeat. Got it. You have to close it. It's pure reaction material. I mean, that's what it's doing. Yeah, good one, James. Yeah, because it's perfect. You hit the hop, you got an ABCD, you got several things here. Classic type 1 reaction. And look, stock market doesn't move like this. We'll come back Thursday and I'll look at this. But you saw how we lined it up. And, using this screener, has that been helpful, folks? You got to let me know. What other questions do you have with this screener? I need to know. And I'll do more on it. Again, I hope to get this better, but it's the same deal with the e-signal. How about, look at NASDAQ, 14,678, right? Coming back for the retest, type 1, type 2, live it, learn it, know it. If anyone could name that movie, I'd be impressed. There it is. There's your type 2, right? Type 1, type 2. Type 1 reaction, type 2 return, type 2 reversal. There you go. So Pete, that's a good one for you to consider of how we walk through that 5-minute time frame. And guys, review this session. We did a lot of great things today. I'm glad we got the screener. If there's anything else, let me know more. But also type 1, type 2 off of this butterfly on NASDAQ. If you guys can repeat this stuff to yourself, all right, walk your brain through the framework like I did with this. The type 1 reaction, we know type 2 coming back down, 14,675. Now we're there. What are we waiting for? Well, we're looking for confirmation. Here's HSI about to register. It's a series of questions always. And ask yourself, what's going on at these points? Now we're in a type 2 return, setting up, waiting for confirmation on type 2 reversal with real nice confirmation down here. You got double amplified right there. You have standard RSI with a double test. You just need to trigger HSI here. And your zone is like there. So anywhere in that box, this thing will then get us to go for the rest of the day. So great one. Appreciate it, folks. We'll be back on Thursday. I'm glad that helped. We will do, yes, Pete, greatest movie of all time, Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Yeah, well, I mean, it's good to be old now. Trust me, it's good to be old. But anyway, folks, all right, look, it's reversing. NASDAQ starting to pop off of that type 2, so you know what to do. That's the move for the day. Great one, folks. We'll see you Thursday at 1 o'clock. Have a great one. And as always, go get them.